Mahasti, an Iranian singer whose career spanned decades, was like hundreds of thousands of Iranians who fled Iran during or after the 1979 Islamic Revolution for a chance at a better life, not knowing if they would ever see their homeland again. When Mahasti passed away after a battle with cancer in July of 2007, many in the community were saddened that she was never able to realize her wish to return to Iran, a wish that she has often expressed in media interviews over the years. Mahasti's fate has now sparked a debate in the Iranian-American community about a fear to return home. The source of the fear is more evident than ever as several Iranian-Americans have been detained while traveling to Iran in recent months. 67-year-old Haleh Isfandari, director of the Middle East program at the Washington-based Woodrow Wilson International Center for Scholars, Kian Tajbakhsh, a consultant with the Open Society Institute, Parnaz Azima, a journalist who works for the U.S.-funded Radio Farda, and Ali Shakiri, a founding board member of the University of California Irvine Center for Citizen Peacebuilding. But the arrest or detainment of Iranian-Americans visiting Iran is not a new phenomenon. Another well-publicized case was that of Mohammad Khordadian, a professional dancer and Iranian pop culture icon in the U.S., who was detained in May of 2002 after returning to Iran for the first time in 2 decades. Khordadian spent more than 60 days in an Iranian jail before being charged with promoting moral corruption among Iran's youth. He was eventually allowed to leave Iran, but the Iranian courts banned him from teaching dance for the rest of his life. Despite the State Department's warning that no American should travel to Iran at this time for their own safety, many Iranian Americans have decided to still make the trip, but are now questioning their safety.
There's a large group of Iranians who are nervous about traveling to Iran or going to visit their families. They are worried that if they make the trip, they will encounter problems when they get there.
Dr. Hossein Hosseini, former president of the Network of Iranian Professionals in Orange County, a California-based nonprofit organization, says that many Iranians are scared to go back to Iran in light of the recent events.
Many Iranians who live here, especially those who are involved in politics and social issues, will not travel to Iran in light of the recent events. Even if they were going to go, they have changed their plans. I personally know many people who have cancelled or postponed their travel plans.
Hosseini adds that this is devastating for Iranian Americans who wish to return to their native country, even for a short while.
For many Iranian Americans, even though we live in America, our roots are in Iran. We are like a tree, whose roots are in Iran and our branches and leaves are everywhere else.
Survey statistics estimate that there are currently more than 1 million Iranian Americans in the United States. Official statistics from the Customs Organization of the Islamic Republic of Iran report that of the 1.4 million people who arrived in Iran during the last year, more than 800,000 were Iranians living abroad.